Okay, we'll start with our next unit, that is files and streams. This is our fourth unit, right? Now the contents of this units are data hierarchy, streams and files, streams, classes. Then in that we are going to see the stream errors. Then next topic is the disk file IO with the streams. Then next is the file pointers and the error handling in the file IO. Then file IO with the member functions. Next topic is overloading the extraction and the insertion operators, which already we discussed extraction and insertion operator using that friend function in our earlier unit, right? Then memory as a stream object, then memory as a stream object, and next is the command line arguments. In that we are going to see the printer output. Okay, so these are the contents for the unit 4, which is our basically related to the files and the streams, which is related to the files and streams. So basically we are going to work on the files and streams. Okay, so in this, now what is the meaning of the stream, or what is basically a stream? A stream is a general name which is given to a flow of a data. Okay, a stream is nothing but a flow of a data, right? So in C++, a stream is represented by an object of the particular class. In C++, a stream is represented by an object of a particular class. Different streams are used to represent different kinds of data flow. So we have a different streams. It may be a input stream, it may be a output streams, which will represent the different kinds of data flow. Okay. So for example, the IF stream class represents the data flow from the input disk files. So where the IF stream class represents I for input, F for the file, and the stream is for the flow of the data, right? I is for input, F is for file, and stream is for flow of data. So this class, IF stream class, represents the data flow from the input disk files. Okay, from the input disk files, right? So basically, what is our objective? We are going to do the stream manipulation. We are going to do stream manipulations. Okay, secondary, we have to find out the binary input and outputs, as well as random access to a file, and redirection and error handling. Okay, so basically, when there were the older versions of the C++ had a smaller and different IO class library, and for that definition of the library was in the file stream.h header file. So most of the C++ compilers still support the older stream class for the sake of compatibility. As you know that the compilers has the backward compatibility. Okay, so but it is advisable to use the modern IO libraries. Now where it is defined, modern IO libraries, it is defined in the IO stream file, right? It is defined in the IO stream file. All right. So basically we are going to do the operations with the help of the streams and file. Okay. So next is the advantages. What will be the advantages for using the streams? So there is no formatting characters in the streams, which eliminates the major sources of errors. It allows the overloading of the existing operators and the functions to work with the user defined classes. And another is the best way to represent or to write data to files, and also to format data in memory for later use using the text input or output windows and other GUI elements. Basically, what is the advantage? As we know that as a programmer, if we write the program, okay, that is we run that program, and every time we have to run that program to get the input or output, right? But if you go with the files, okay, if you go with the files, that will be permanently stored on the disk. That will be permanently stored on the disk, right? So C++ stream classes gives the advantages like the stream classes forms a powerful set of classes. They can be defined, modified, extended or expanded to incorporate user-defined data types such as classes. They are fully buffered. They are fully buffered, thus reducing the disk access. Thus reducing the disk access. Okay. They offer a rich set of error handling facilities. They offer a rich set of error handling facilities. Similarly, they encapsulate their internal working from the user. Okay, user is unaware of the what is the internal encapsulation of the member variables and the member functions which will access that particular class. The type of data to be input or output need not to be specified by the programmer. The stream class automatically determines it. Okay, the stream class will automatically determines it. So next is the how these classes or file streams basically have their data hierarchy. So hierarchy of C++ file stream classes is shown in this figure. Is shown in this figure. You can see this is having the properties of inheritance. You can see the properties of inheritance. Now how come the hierarchy of C++ formed? You can see the at the top iOS. At the top there is iOS class is there. At the top iOS class. What is this iOS class? The class iOS is a virtual base class. It is a virtual base for the iStream and OStream. What is that? iOS is a base class, or rather it is a virtual base class for the iStream and OStream classes, as well as for stream buff. Okay, so this is nothing but it is a buffer type of. Okay, but main classes are iStream and iStream and OStream. You can see this by the figure. The IO stream, that is a part of input stream, that is a part of input stream. Okay, the IO stream, that is a part of input stream, and the output stream, that is a part of output stream, is a class with the multiple inheritance. Is a class. Okay, the next classes, that is IO stream. Can you see this? Yes. From the I stream and from the O stream, which class is inherited? From the I stream and O stream, which class is inherited?
IOStream.
IO stream. So basically, IO stream is a inherited or the derived class which there are parents I stream and O stream. And again, this I stream and O streams are inherited from a class which is a iOS, which is a iOS. Basically, the base class is iOS. Okay. From that, the we are having a iStream and OStream, and from that iStream and OStream, we have the derived class which is named as IOStream. IOStream. So basically, the IOStream is getting the input and output streams, which is a class with the multiple inheritance from both iStream and OStream classes. They are the parent classes. These classes are defined in the header file. These classes are defined in the header file. Which header file? Fstream. Again, it is going to inherit by Fstream. You can see this Fstream. And similarly, iStream, again it is going to inherit from the IF stream. Similarly, OStream class is for OF stream. Okay. So likewise, hierarchy is there for the different streams classes. Basically, the first one is iOS. From that iStream, input related stream, then output related stream, and after that IO stream is combined one, and from IO stream the F stream is derived. Similarly, only for I stream, IF stream is derived, and only for OF stream is OF stream is derived. Okay, and at last, from this, finally F stream base is derived. from IF stream, F stream and OF stream, F stream base is derived. So basically this is a hierarchy showing the file streams operations, how one can acquire the different types of classes from the already existing classes, from the already existing classes. So stream buff is the another one which will buffer class. It's related for the buffer class, and only from that class a file buffer also a class which can be derived. File buffer is a class which is derived from the stream buffer. So this is the overall figure showing the hierarchy of C++ file stream classes. Now in this, the main important thing is which we used is the IOStream class, and the class for the files which we use is the fstream class. Or whenever we want to do the input related operations on file, ifstream we use. Okay, or the output related, then the OFStream class we will use. Or if we want the both, then we will use the FStream related class, that is a file stream class. So now listen, the cout object representing the standard output stream, right? The cout object represents the standard output stream, which is usually directed to the video display. It is predefined object of the OStream with assigned class, which is derived from OStream class. Are you getting this? The cout object representing the standard output stream, which is usually directed to the video display. Actually, it is a predefined object of the OStream with assigned class, which is derived from the OStream class, which is derived from the OStream class. So basically, that is a complex again structure. We have not shown that with assigned class, but just remember that cout is again a derived object of the OStream class. Understood? Cin similarly cin is an object of the iStream with assigned class, which is again derived from the iStream class, which is derived from iStream class. So basically cout and cin, these are the objects of which classes? OStream with assigned class and iStream with assigned class. Basically which are again derived from OStream class, and cin is again which is derived from iStream class. So the upper portion of this is basically used for the IOStream, and lower portion, that is IFstream, FStream, OFstream, file buff, all this is used for the FStream file. That means for the file related streams, and earlier is the IO related, input output related streams, right? The iOS class is the grandparent of all the stream classes, as already told you, and this is the virtual base class. So virtual base class is again in derived classes, their functions or their objects are created. Then contains of features you need to just operate C++ streams. So the main most important features for this class is the formatting the flags. First is the formatting the flags. Second is the error status flags. And third is the file operation modes. Okay. So the first is the formatting flags. Second is feature is error status flags. And third is file operation mode. These are the three important features of this class, stream class. Okay. So first one is the formatting the flags. What is the formatting the flags? See, the formatting or the stream manipulation, it is called as the file handling techniques of the C++ support the in the form of the stream objects, and the stream objects are predefined in the header file, which is called as iostream file, and that is a part of our C++ language. There are no predefined objects for the disk files. Okay, for the disk file there is no predefined object. All class declarations have to be done explicitly in the program. So if each stream is associated with a particular class, right? Each particular class which contains the member functions and the definitions for dealing with the particular kind of data flow. As we know that there are the three classes for handling the files: IF stream for handling the input file, OF stream for handling the output file, and F stream for handling the files on which both operations, input as well as output, can be performed. When we deal with the files, what is important for us? We should know what is the IF stream for handling the input file, as already told you. OF stream is for handling the output files, and F stream is for handling the files on which both input and output can be performed, right? So basically, here we have done with the first, that iOS class, which is a virtual base class. Out of that, iStream, StreamBuff and OStream has derived, and from iStream and OStream, IOStream is derived. Okay. Similarly, for the file operations, IFstream is there, Fstream is there, and OFstream is there. So basically, we are going to focus for formatting the flags. Now there are certain sets of the enum definitions in iOS. iOS is our base class. So there are some definitions of enums. Enum is what? It is a user defined data type. They act as an on or off switches that specifies the choices for the various aspects of input and output format, as well as the operations. Okay, so in this, what are these flags and what is the meaning of these flags? Yes. What we are doing here, we are going to do certain manipulating functions we want to know. Yes. So certain functions like skip ws, it will skip or ignore the white space. Then left, input left adjusts, and it will give the a certain extent the input towards the left justification. Similarly, for the right, it will justify towards the right output. And for the internal, it will justify for the internal. Basically, it forms the that output related, or how to display our output. Basically, it shows that particular manipulations, how to show our output, whether it is left justify or whether it is right justify, or it is just showing the as it is internal. Okay, similarly, we have the certain formatting flags for the decimal, hexadecimal, and Boolean alpha, which will convert it to decimal or hexadecimal or the octal like operations. Then show base, it is used to base indicator to show the base of the number, show point, then uppercase, then show position, scientific, fixed, Unibuff, stdio, all these are the formatting flags. So we will discuss some examples on this, then it will be clear. Okay, so what is the use of the every type of the formatting flags? Some iStream related functions are there. So as we know, which is this operator? First one.
Ma'am, scene operator.
Along with cin, which operator we use? Name. Name of that operator is what? Extraction operator. It's a extraction operator. So along with cin, we use the extraction operator, right? Do you remember this? So extraction operator, formatted extraction for all basic types. Now, whatever the along with cin, you take that value stored get into the variable on its left, on its sorry, on its right variable which you provide. Similarly, get ch is there. It's extract one character into the ch. Ch is the passing variable. Then get str. Now it extracts the character into the array which is given as str. Similarly, next is, these are all input related functions. Okay, get then parameter passing str comma max, extract up to max character into array, whatever limit you will provide. Similarly, get str, then delim, extract characters into array str until the specified delimiter will come. Maybe your delimiter may be a slash n or slash t, anything which will leave the delimiter character in stream. That means up to that delimiter you are going to input the value of the array. You are put the value of the array. Then similarly, the next is the get function. All this is the syntax for the get function, which is used as the iStream function. Okay. Then get str, comma max, comma delim. Here you are extract character into the array str until the max character or the delimiter character comes, whichever comes first. Similarly, next function is get line function. Get line function, which is like str, then followed with the max, and the third parameter is delimiter, which extract the characters into the array str until the max character or the delimiter character comes, extracting the delimiter character. All these are the iStream related functions. Okay, so basically streams, this extraction first, as we used with the cin. Cin is the object, right? Cin is the object of the iStream class along with the cin. Similarly, another functions which can be used for the input is shown on your screen, that is get function, get line function, then the get with the two types of parameters. One is the array parameter, then the delimiter. Likewise, we can input this. Okay, understood this one?
Yes, ma'am.
So we are going to use the iStream functions along with the extraction, that is the scene along with the extraction. What basically you are giving that variable, right? Along with the scene and extraction operator. So the class iStream has the function defined for input strip operation. Similarly, all this get or getLine functions, these are operations related to input. The object seen predefined in the iStream class, like the insertion operator and the extraction operator. Extraction operator accepts any fundamental data type. The extraction operator skips out the leading white spaces. Okay, leading white spaces, it will extract out. So this will only takes the value and show it. So similarly, we have this the get line as well as get function along with the scene.
Ma'am.
Yes, delimiter.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
that is a delimiter. That means if you write here, suppose get str comma slash n. Slash n is delimiter. Okay, that means next line. Whenever the next line
Okay.
come, it will just pause the taking input from user. It will stop if it encounters the slash n. Okay, it will
Okay, ma'am.
just end input taking if you provide here slash n. That means when it encounters the next line, it will stop taking the input. Otherwise, it will take number of characters, number of lines. Okay. So there should be a way to stop that particular function. So we can stop like this using the delimiter operators. Okay. So we'll see the example basically putting this particular functions in our example. So it will get clear, right? We will take the examples in the next lecture. Okay. So all this type of manipulators example we will discuss, as well as the input and output related functions we will discuss in the that examples. Okay.